can believe that, but we're playing husband and wife in the series, but we had not ever met before. There's not a single scene out of the entire 1 hour 20 minutes that you will see.
I think the VFX team has done a great job. Changes me as a human being a little. And the flaws of mine that I don't see as myself, the moment I step into a different character and I objectively see myself, I realize, she converted into Aisha like Khunbari Mang. And then she found Vikram.
I was like, this is so relatable. This is send me back in 2020, in those moments in my life, and I was sure everybody will relate to that.
Manjari was way more grounded and humble than I thought she would be. मेरी एक टांग नकली है, मैं हॉकी का बहुत बड़ा खिलाड़ी था टाइप्स. We didn't.
Guys, पहले तो बहुत बहुत स्वागत है टेली चक्कर पे आप लोगों का एंड बहुत ही डिफरेंट कॉन्सेप्ट के साथ आप लोग लौटे एंड यू नो द फैंस आई एम श्योर दे हैव लव्ड इट जितनों ने देखा है बट थोड़ा सा ब्रीफ दे दीजिए व्हाट इज दिस short film project all about?
It's first of all not a short film. It was originally made as a film, but later when we decided to release it on YouTube, we decided to divide it into 4 episodes for the convenience of audience and everyone. So it's now become a mini series of 20 minutes, 4 episodes. So आप एक बार में भी देख सकते हैं in 1 hour 20 minutes. So yeah, so that's the first thing, and it's a very unique, very heartwarming project which I'm very very proud of. I think we are very proud of. It was made during peak lockdown. जब हम लोग सब अपने घर में अकेले बैठे, like we were just like, it was a difficult time for everybody. There was so much happening around in the world. The beautiful script which Shavik had written, जो हमने पढ़ी, and we absolutely fell in love with it. It was very relatable to हम लोग सब उस time किस दौर से गुजर रहे थे, and also it was giving us an opportunity to do something very different which none of us had ever done before. Like we had to shoot it ourselves. So हमारा movie was gonna send us all the equipments for shoot, and हमें अकेले घर में बैठे खुद camera angles लगाने थे with the help of the DOP and the director on Zoom call with us, and we had to shoot everything ourselves. We had to, so we ended up being the assistant director, assistant cameraman, a spot boy, lighting boy, everything, hair, makeup, everything we had to do ourselves. So it was a very learning experience, and I had a great time for that 1 month that we were shooting this project.
What was the question?
The question was that such a different concept and the fans I'm sure they're gonna love it. How was your experience with it? जिनको उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे से define किया, but you want to add something to it?
I'll go with Manjari's answer.
It's like a film that you guys have done yourself. You've done almost everything, but as a viewer, when you were briefed about the film, आपका reaction क्या था? क्या लगा था कि success होगी या क्या? Like as a viewer.
As a viewer, see यार वो टाइम ऐसा था ना कि हमने सोचा ही नहीं कि इसका एंड रिजल्ट क्या होगा, सक्सेस होगा नहीं होगा. We just want to experience that process of shooting something while there was lockdown, there was tension, there was anxiety in the air. That was my reason, one of the reasons, apart from of course script बहुत ही बढ़िया थी और तो बहुत मज़ा आया. मतलब मैंने नहीं सोचा कि इसका आगे जाके क्या होना है. And I think lockdown taught us all of that कि यार life is not about end results or end goals. No matter what you're doing, it can just slap you in the face and put the whole world on hold. So then we learned how to enjoy the smaller moments of life and filmmaking जो हम कभी ध्यान ही नहीं देते थे. मतलब now what I miss the most about going on a film set is like a light dada running around with lights, and there are people fixing the set with hammer and nails, and those small things are what creates that visual experience for everyone. एक वो छोटी छोटी चीज़ें होती हैं और वैसे सैकड़ों लोग होते हैं सेट पे. So now I cherish that a lot. So thanks to this film, thanks to the lockdown, that I'm actually enjoying the smaller things in life now.
As a viewer, what was your reaction to when you read about the script and your character के बारे में?
So when I read it, I found it very relatable. Something that I think everyone was going through around at that point of time in their lives. So I felt this film when it releases, because hopefully I was hoping when it releases that the lockdown will be over, it will be in the past. Then when people watch it, they will remember their time, sometimes fondly, sometimes with sadness, sometimes. So it has a range of emotions, the whole thing. So when I watched the film myself, finally, as a viewer, I was like, I was first of all, so proud of what we had made, and I was like, this is so relatable. This is sending me back in 2020, in those moments in my life, and I was sure everybody will relate to that.
But then I'm very keen to know because सब काम खुद करना पड़ा, चाहे वो स्पॉट दादा का काम हो, मेकअप देने का काम हो, सबसे ज़्यादा टफ क्या था?
सबसे ज्यादा मेरे लिए टफ था कि शूट खत्म करके बर्तन धोने पड़ते थे.
घर साफ रखना पड़ता था ना, because like वो कैमरा में दिखने वाला है पीछे, so
नहीं, हाँ, पर सब कुछ ही मुश्किल था यार, क्योंकि अब हमारे जो डीओपी हैं वो हमको बोलते थे कि फ्रेम दिखाओ. फ्रेम दिखाया, वहाँ पे थैलियाँ पड़ी हुई हैं, ग्लासेस पड़े हुए हैं, पहले वो हटाओ, साफ करो, वहाँ रखो, एंड देन द एक्चुअल फिल्म मेकिंग प्रोसेस वुड स्टार्ट. बट
And if I'm not wrong, it was all happening on the Zoom call.
yes.
everything
So like, you know, on shoots it's like light, sound, camera, action, which you're not doing any of those things. You're just acting. You're being in character. Here we only had to switch on the lights. We only had to go switch on the sound. We only had to go switch on the camera. अगर वो भूल गए तो gone. Like, you know, so एक दो बार हुआ था मेरे साथ भी ऐसा कि I have given a damn good shot. I felt so, but वो record ही नहीं हुआ. So that happened a couple of times on the first day especially. But yeah, so it was very tough like that, like, you know.
So for people who actually shoot on the sets or maybe, you know, a movie, web series or whatever project, the initial question is, oh, how was it when you guys first met? Either I think I should ask you howsoever you want to frame the question, what was the first reaction in short?
Manjari was way more grounded and humble than I thought she would be.
You couldn't even lie for a second? Was it that bad?
Okay.
No.
That was a compliment, but
That
yeah,
was a
but I was
no,
wondering why
no.
you felt that.
I'm just pulling a line, I'm just kidding. यार, when I met her for the first time, first of all, it didn't feel like I'm meeting her for the first time, क्योंकि हमने 30 दिन एक दूसरे की शक्ल 8 घंटे रोज देखी थी. इनफैक्ट रीडिंग वाले डेज ऐड करो तो 35 दिन. तो we didn't feel like it was not
Yeah.
hi hello how's your day going, where are you from, जो ओपनिंग मोनोलॉग होता है ना सबका कि मेरी एक टांग नकली है, मैं हॉकी का बहुत बड़ा खिलाड़ी था टाइप्स. we didn't have that. You're like, और क्या चल रहा है, अरे ये बालकनी तो मैं रोज देखता हूँ. So it was like that.
So like for me, it was like you won't believe this. We were playing husband and wife. You can believe that, but like, you know, we're playing husband and wife in the series, but we had not ever met before.
Yeah.
There's not a single scene, maybe one, but otherwise, out of the entire 1 hour 20 minutes that you will see, we very rarely shot anything together. He shot his scene separately, I shot my scene separately. We used to meet for reading once, and that's it. We were being shot separately, he was being shot separately, and the chemistries that have come out was very surprising for me also.
Totally. I
You're
think the
like-
VFX team has done a great job.
And you won't believe we still haven't met the director. It's never happened in my life that I have worked with a director. It's been 2 years since we shot this film. I still haven't met him. I met him after 1.5 years of finishing the shoot. That too because we had to stitch up a few scenes together with memory scenes and all pehle ka. So which we did 1.5 years after finishing the shoot.
वो वाली meeting कैसी थी? You know when you guys met after 1.5 years.
That's what he was speaking about.
That वाला, oh, वो balcony मुझे याद है.
हाँ हाँ, मतलब लगा ही नहीं कि हम कभी पहले मिले नहीं हैं. मतलब हम आई होप कि शौविक हमारे बीच आज होते, मतलब जिंदा हैं. जिंदा हैं, पर हमने उनको कभी देखा नहीं है.
Shavik, we love you.
I have actually met people from Mars, but I've not met Shavik.
Wow. Okay, it talks about long distance, it talks about relations. तो उस नाते पूछा जाए तो what is your take on long distance or maybe relations and falling in love? And because we've seen all across so many months, years that a lot of relationships lockdown के दौरान टूटे हैं,
Yes.
बिगड़े हैं. So what is your take on that?
So I have been in a long distance relationship in the past, which lasted for 3 years.
Wow.
But it was beautiful. I mean, we both really loved each other, and I think when there is a lot of love between the two people, I think you find ways to work it out. But yeah, you do need to make a little effort to at least meet sometimes in between, and but yeah, I think technology has really played a beautiful role in terms of long distance relationships between couples. Like, you know, I mean, even in our film, you'll see a lot of such moments. So yeah.
What about you, Paresh?
See, I feel the attention span these days is so short. You want anything, it's on your fingertips. You want food, you have 10,000 options. You want a partner, you have again 10,000 options on various apps. But I'm a little old school. I really like the smaller things in a relationship, spending time together, talking about your day, which you can do over Zoom calls and all. But like holding hands and watching your partner in the most vulnerable moments. I really cherish that. But if you find somebody like that who you believe to be your soulmate, then the practical reasons don't make sense. You can always find a way. Like मेरा एक दोस्त है, he fell in love with somebody who lived in Belgium. और वो यहाँ पे था and they really loved each other and then they got married and now they've settled in London. तो ना वो बेल्जियम में है ना वो इंडिया में है, but they are in London and then they are finding a way to sort of balance work and everything. So I think it's quite possible, but it requires a state of mind where you commit to the relationship. No matter what, distractions, choices will always be there for you.
What has been your takeaway from this project of yours? Unfolds so many emotions. It's gonna be like a visual treat for the fans out there. So what has been your takeaway?
My take, I just got to learn a lot. Like, I did not know anything about. I did not even know I could shoot in 4K in my phone. Like, I didn't know it.
कितनी भोली है तू.
Like, I'm technologically challenged completely. Okay, so I actually have to be like, tutored. I mean, like exactly how to go about it. Like, shooting in 4K in my phone. So I got to learn so much. Then even with camera angles, the depth and everything, I understood so much more about camera placements and everything. So like today, I think I do fantastic auditions from home because I think everything happens from home now. So that actually, because of this shoot, I was able to like know what angles look good in my house and things like that. So basically, it was a very beautiful learning experience and how to handle the sound equipment. So for me, the takeaway, apart from being a part of a beautiful project and meeting some lovely people.
My takeaway from this project was, apart from everything that she said, it was a lot more internal because I feel every part that I play changes me as a human being a little. And the flaws of mine that I don't see as myself, the moment I step into a different character and I objectively see myself, I realize कि यार, ये सारी चीजें हैं जो सुधारनी है. Yeah, just experiencing life as a whole. So for me, it's a very spiritual process. Every part I play, it stays with me. Some of it stays with me, and that makes me a better human being. And I think this was very special from that point of view, understanding relationships, understanding myself, understanding it's not just about work. Work is a part of your life, but life is way bigger and people are important and relations are important. So you have to prioritize that.
Seeing how the audience get connected with the actors pretty easily and then they, उनकी जो memory है वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा strong है. उनको याद रहता है आपने क्या क्या किरदार. शायद आप लोग कहीं ना कहीं भूल जाएं, but they do remember. But still, I would love to know that you have played a handful of roles. Manjari, you have played a handful of roles. But till date, I would say that if somebody sees, they will first recollect and say, oh, जाने तो ये जाने ना. Or maybe for him, oh, Tiger. So how does that feel that, irrespective of you playing so many different roles, the audience still only relate or maybe remember you through those roles? And, they don't realize or they don't know about the roles that you've actually played and you have aced those characters. How does that feel?
I would say I think somewhere, I feel very proud that a character touched an audience so much. Like even today, like, I have people congratulating me for the 14 years of Jaane To Ye Jana, which was yesterday. So many people posting stories, just that scene of my entry in the film, and I have seen Instagram posts where people are writing letters to Meghna, understanding Meghna after 14 years of what her character was and what they feel for her today. Wow. And how it was unfair to her, and I hope she's found her happiness today. So I have these kind of beautiful, I literally have had tears in my eyes reading these kind of posts, from some really heartwarming posts from some people on Instagram. So I think it's a beautiful feeling. But yes, I do want them to see me for my other roles as well. Yes. And that's slowly happening. So yeah.
Guys, don't worry about Meghna. She found Vikram. She's very happy in life right now. Don't worry.
Vikram as in ye Dooriyan, okay?
She converted into Aisha like Khunbari Mang. And then she found Vikram. It's a journey, guys. I think first films are very important. Jane Tu Hai Janana was your first?
Technically, the first film that got me to limelight. Otherwise, I have done work before that. Yeah.
For me also, like Tiger was the first film that got me into limelight, and my first film also, and it's very special because I didn't know how this entire madness of making a film works, and I just got to be a part of such a huge setup. The film did well. People, saw me in a different light, and I love that part. I love the sound of Azan also, the name that I had in that film.
So much to actually expect of the two of you guys. Thank you for joining us here on Telechakkar.
Thank
It was a pleasure having the two of you.
Thank you so much.
Know all about the Tele world by subscribing to Telechakkar's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.